We're always the outcast, but round here we're loved. Having a reap blast, we're just levels above. Embracing the chaos, you just never know. The show has no structure, it's just to and fro. JSY talks football, JSY talks football. Feeding needs, won't stop seeing Leeds back at the top. When it starts getting all racy, this beats watching Man City. After Renee and Stacey start swinging them titties, the show never gets boring. Nige and Susie keep the flow. One falls asleep and starts snoring, while the Bills are VW dildo. JSY talks football, JSY talks football. Feeding needs, won't stop seeing Leeds back at the top. Amber and Kells, Stu and Lee, all in our hearts they'll always be. Look in the chat and see the spanners, watching our backs with timeouts and banners. JSY talks football, JSY talks football. Feeding needs, won't stop seeing Leeds back at the top.
Big up everybody, welcome into JSY Talks Football. This is your Leeds United press conference reaction and match preview for the Swansea game. Please make sure we're smashing a like on this video, subscribing to the channel if we're new, hitting that notification bell so you never miss another video. And as always, thank you for watching and I hope everybody's doing fantastically well. So first of all, I'm going to get into Daniel Farke's press conference. On team news, first of all, he said we've had 2 training sessions before Sunday in comparison to the last international break. It's beneficial for the game to be played on Sunday. All the players are back in today and tomorrow too. Players have worked too. Overall, good news. Players who came away came back without no new injuries or illnesses. Brendan Allenson had a small illness while away with America, but he is okay. Players with us had bad news. Isaac Schmidt has had hernia surgery during the break and will miss Sunday, but won't be out for too long. Max Wober came back, concerned he played 90, but pleased he played. Had to look after him. The knee reacted a little bit, but available for Sunday, good with him. Largy joined us first time during the week. Next week with 3 games will come too soon for him. Could be on the bench for shorter appearances. He then spoke about Ethan Ampadu. Final stages of rehab, won't train next week with the team. Maybe after that he can join us and it will be a big boost. He also spoke about the targets during the break. Recovery, the table will be made over the next period. No international breaks now until March. Had to calm the load down. 3 good training days. Concentrated on individual work with players who have stayed here. Players in rehab could work with them on exercises when you don't have 20 players around. He also said Swansea will be a tough and 3 games in 6 days. Brought ourselves into a tough situation. We want to start on the front foot. Training will be intense. Spoke about self-develop during breaks. More important to recover. While you are in charge, it's hard to spend time away from your training ground. Does this between jobs or in the summer break and go and get new ideas. Had to focus on recovery. Spoken to colleagues and conversations can give you a hint of something. Had to be ready for new information. In the lower tiers, you can pick things up you might want to implement. Important not to overdo it because it's a long season. He also spoke about stats. Stats are important. Have to listen to data. Be objective about what you are doing. Games are too tight. Do not work old school 40 years ago without stats and stick to gut instinct of the manager. Nowadays, you have experts in every field, not just a one-man show. Organise in a scientific way which can help you improve. But they're with an objective judgment. The players are so well educated nowadays that you expect to work at the highest level and to be up to date to use these influences. We know we should sit in first, but we are not. And that means there is still something to improve. Recruitment changes he also spoke about. In general, these are decisions for our key people. I do not run the club, I run the sport. No comments in public on my time internally. I give my thoughts to these topics. What affects me is the step up of Alex and Adam Underwood. I have worked with them in the past, and Adam a bit more with the academy. Charlie Crew, Chambers, Diabio, and Archie Gray. Adam played a key role in these developments, working with Alex on scouting. Good relationship, work even closer and more intensely. A testament to what the 49ers are doing and what Parag is doing. Quite often, they take their own people into crucial positions, but we have two lads with Adam and Alex who are working for this club for decades. They have white blood in their veins. It's a good sign they want to develop what they have in the club already instead of finding someone new in these roles. Not up to me to judge it. I run the football, but in general terms, it's an important picture. He also spoke about Swansea's goals and the Cullen form. No, I am respectful. Teams struggle to score against them. They concede one or keep a clean sheet. Second highest possession behind us. Not easy to get the ball. Not easy to score against them. If they have the ball for 60% of the time, it's hard to score. We want to dominate the game and possession. We have to be more efficient than we have been before. We want to give ourselves the chances to create chances. Swansea and Luton, very different. Not much time to adjust, think about the latter at all. My approach is game after game. Just focus on the game, do not think about the next. I don't know how the first game is, whether it will be successful, a loss, or a draw. Can you sub someone and rest them for the next game, or do they need to play 90 minutes? In the background, my analyst team will look at Luton and Blackburn already. On Saturday night, all the prep for Swansea is done, and I may watch Luton scene then. Without talking to players after the game from Sunday night onwards, we focus on Luton Town. We have to prepare. I cannot start them because it's too late. Important, my team are already looking at Luton. Then he was asked, how much better off do you feel for the last 2 weeks with Gullivalgu and Crew? Delighted for Crew. To be with them at 18-year-old, it's beneficial, even in just a warm-up. On the other hand, you wish for some minutes for him because we need him involved in squads. The break might be the best time for some harder minutes or practice games, fine margins. For us, it was important to have Josh with us. Tony can cover holding midfield, still work to develop on our young lads. Sam Chambers got a few minutes. Credit to Wales and their communication. Whether it's Craig Bellamy or the academy manager, everyone understands we want to do the best for the players. We have a good relationship with them. So that were Daniel Farke's press conference. Now we move on to the Leeds versus Swansea game, 3 o'clock Sunday. Leeds United will return to championship action on Sunday, travelling to Wales to face mid-table outfit Swansea City. Daniel Farke's side will be looking to make it 2 wins in 2, following their 2-0 victory against QPR prior to the international break. Jayden Bogle and Joel Perreault were on the score sheet for Leeds that day, with Leeds closing the gap on Sunderland to just 2 points. Leeds were able to gain some ground on Sunderland, who could be dethroned at the top of the table by Leeds if they can beat Swansea on Sunday. Despite the win, Farke's decision to start Manor Sullivan was questionable, and the forward's international form could seem dropped at the weekend. I did watch him against Belgium, and I thought he was decent and had a good game, and he did get player of the match against Belgium. With 15 games played, it has been a successful campaign for Leeds United so far. But they have fallen to 2 defeats this season, one at home to Burnley and one away to Millwall. They can't afford a repeat of that on Sunday. Depending on other results, Leeds could leapfrog Sunderland and Sheffield United and move to the top of the championship table. The international break provided a much-needed respite for several players who will come back rejuvenated ahead of the hectic Christmas period. Form guide: Swansea, draw, loss, win, win, loss. Leeds United, win, draw, win, loss, win. Head-to-heads in the Championship since August 2018. Swansea 2, Leeds United 2, August 2018. February 2019, Leeds United 2, Swansea 1. July 2020, Leeds 1, Swansea 0. November 2023, Leeds United 3, Swansea 1. February 2024, Leeds United 4, Swansea 0. Team news. Daniel Farke will be out, still without Ethan Ampadu, Gruev, Ramazani may make the bench. The 3 games coming up in 6 days, I'm sure we'll be able to use Ramazani, but his encouragement over a near return. Junior Firpo will be absent as he's serving a 3-match ban for incident in the clash with Millwall. As for Swansea, Oliver Cooper, Ji-Sung Im, Josh Grinley, Jay Fulton will be absent, with all 4 players dealing with injuries. I'm just going to go through a few stats. So previous meetings have played 12, Swansea have won 4, Leeds have won 7, and there's been 1 draw. Swansea City have lost each of their last 3 league games against Leeds United, only ever enduring, along with the defeats against them once before, 5 defeats between 1962 and 1964. Leeds United have won each of their last 2 away league games against Swansea City and will be looking to record 3 victories against the Welsh side in succession for the first time in Leeds United's club history. Swansea City are the Championship lowest scores this season, with only 11 goals, converting just 6.8% of their shots, the second worst conversion rate in the Championship, ahead only of QPR on 6.5%. Leeds have completed the most passes in the Championship this season, 7,366, and are averaging the most possession, 62.4%, while Swansea average the second most possession on 60.1%. Leeds also average the most possession when they are winning in games, 60.3%, and have faced the fewest shots per 90 minutes when ahead on 5.8%. This will be a tough game. Leeds, we know, can struggle a little bit away from home, but hopefully we can get that win under our belt, and hopefully results will go Leeds United's way on Saturday. I'm just going to bring up SofaScore and just show you a few stats. Obviously, the league table there. Leeds in 3rd place on 29 points. Better goal difference than Sheffield United in 2nd place, respectively, and Sunderland in 1st place, respectively. Burnley in 4th place on 27 points. West Brom in 5th, and Watford in 6th, who do play Plymouth Argyle tonight. Dean Winstone will be the referee. Average cards 0.09, red, and yellows 2.80. It obviously will be at the Swansea.com stadium. Best performances in the last match: Ben Cambangio 7.1 and Jayden Bogle for Leeds on 8.7. This is the performance chart. Obviously, we can see there. Leeds pretty thingy. Odds there. 56% are going for the Leeds win. 24%. There's your head-to-head strikes, wins without clean sheets. Same again. And these are the matches that they've also played. So Coventry, 21st of the night, the 1-2-1. Got a good draw with Bristol City. Lost to Sheffield United. Drew with Stoke 0-0. Lost to Blackburn 1-0. Drew with Sheffield United 0-0. Lost to Millwall 1-0. Bet Oxford 2-1. Then overcame Watford with a 1-0 win. And then Burnley bet them 1-0, 10th of the 11th, 25. Now we've got these play, obviously Leeds at home, then they're away to Derby. Leeds, they've got obviously Swansea and then Luton, which will be 2 tough games. There's your head-to-heads as well. My score prediction for this game is going to be a 3-1 win to Leeds United. We have looked ropey on occasions away from home, but we've got a fully normal, more or less a fully fit squad. I think they should have enough firepower to beat Swansea. Swansea have started so far pretty well. Their attacking threats, the Whites possesses, should be enough to see off the Swans. Leeds should pick up all 3 points on Sunday, but we know football is played on paper, and it will be a tough game away from home, but I am going to go for a 3-1 win to Leeds United. Please get your score predictions in the comments section below. As for my predicted team lineup, this is my team lineup that I've gone with. I've gone for Meslier in goal, Byram, Brown, Rodon and Bogle, Tanaka, Rothwell, James, Amundsen, Nonto and Joseph up front. But please get your predicted lineups in the comments section below. Let me know what you guys are thinking and get your score predictions in as well. That's just a little bit from me, press conference reaction and match preview. Please smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit that notification bell. We will be back tonight with the Plymouth Watford watch along. But until then, as always, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all again very soon. Take care, people. Peace out.
You're always the outcast, but around here we're loved, having a rebirth. We're just levels above. Embracing the chaos, you just never know. The show has no structure, it's just to and fro. JSY talks football. JSY talks football. Feeding needs, won't stop seeing leagues back at the top. When it starts getting all racy, this beach watching Man City. After Renee and Stacey start swinging them titties, the show never gets boring. Nog and Susie keep the flow, one falls asleep and starts snoring. Other bills of either be dildo. JS for outcasts, around here we're loved, having a rebirth. We're just levels above, embracing the chaos. You just levels above, watching our backs with time out and batters. JS